What if I told you there's one single word that could completely change your life, like right now? Not some complicated philosophy, just one word. And this one idea is so powerful, it actually became the foundation for a global phenomenon. So, you've probably heard of the movie The Secret, right? It was a huge deal. But get this, reports say it impacted a staggering 380 million people. I mean, that's just an incredible number. But here's the crazy part. That movie, it was inspired by a book from all the way back in 1910 called The Science of Getting Rich. And deep inside that book is a one-word secret that supposedly unlocks everything. So stick with me, because by the end of this, I'm going to show you exactly what that word is and how the book claims it connects you to your source of supply. All right, so before we get to the solution, we have to talk about the problem. And honestly, it's something we all deal with every single day. Let's call it the daily disturbance. It's kind of a simple truth when you think about it. The absolute smallest things can completely throw us off our game. A weird look from a stranger, a car cutting you off in traffic. It happens all the time. And a lot of the time, we don't even really notice that mental shift happening. And that's exactly how that downward spiral gets started. Some stray comment from a coworker, a little bit of traffic, and all of a sudden it's just replaying in your head. You start to feel bad about yourself or your situation, and bam, that one tiny little thing has completely hijacked your entire day. Sound familiar? Okay, so that's the problem, but how do we stop that spiral dead in its tracks? Well, what if the tool for an instant mental reset was just a single word? And here it is, straight from the book itself. The entire process of mental adjustment and atonement can be summed up in one word: gratitude. Just let that sink in for a second. It doesn't say part of the process. It says the entire process. I mean, that is a seriously bold claim. Now, this is so important. The book isn't just talking about, that passive feeling of being thankful when something good happens to you. It actually frames gratitude as an active tool, something you consciously use the exact moment you feel that disturbance to make an immediate mental shift. Okay, so having a powerful tool is great in theory, but how do we actually use it, right? How do we turn this idea into a real practical habit that actually works? Let's break it down. The book lays out a really simple daily practice. Step 1. Just find a few quiet minutes to sit and relax. Step 2, ask yourself the question, what am I truly grateful for? And here's the absolute key. Step 3, you have to sincerely feel it. It can't just be a mental list you run through. It has to be a genuine, deep down feeling. A daily practice is awesome for building that muscle, but what happens when that daily disturbance just hits you out of nowhere? In the heat of the moment? How do you use this thing instantly? And this is where it gets super practical. Just look at this comparison here. Let's say someone cuts you off in traffic. Your gut reaction is probably anger, right? The gratitude response, you instantly pivot your thought to, wow, I am so grateful I have this car to drive. Or maybe you get some bad news. Instead of spiraling, you think, I'm grateful that I have the choice to reject this negativity. See what it's doing? It's about neutralizing the negative right on the spot. But this whole instant adjustment thing does way more than just make you feel better in the moment. And this brings us right back to that big secret from the beginning of our explainer. It's really about forging a powerful connection. And here it is, the secret we promised. Gratitude is the attitude that hooks you up to your source of supply. According to this book, this is the entire point of it all. It's not just a mental hack to feel good. It's the actual connection to, to everything. Think of it like this. The book is basically claiming that the more consistently you practice gratitude, the stronger your connection to this source becomes. And the stronger that connection gets, the more good things, whether that's ideas, opportunities, resources, whatever, can flow into your life. It's presented as a fundamental law, like gravity. So let's put this into practice, like right now. For our question of the day, I want you to take a real moment. Don't just think about it, try to really feel it. What is one thing you are genuinely grateful for? Drop it in the comments below.